This is the MINI Clubman, a car that is all about style, space and performance. Whether you're after something with the latest technology, plenty of practical touches, a sense of style or a fun drive, the MINI Clubman has it all. Don't believe me? Well, I'm about to introduce the MINI Clubman to 3 different people with very different lifestyles to show just how easily it can suit them. The first person to take a look at the MINI Clubman is Claire. Claire and her husband Sam have an Audi A3 Sportback S-Line and really value a practical premium hatchback that has a sporty look and feel. They have 2 young children and therefore need a lot of boot space. Claire, welcome.
Hi.
Now, I know that you're really busy and you have lots of stuff to carry around. And I also know that you really like your Audi A3 Sportback, but just food for thought, I thought I would introduce you to the MINI Clubman. And also, to recreate a like-for-like situation, I've taken the liberty of getting a child seat and a buggy that I would like you to fit into the back of this space, just to show how easily and quickly you can fit it in. Okay. Give it a go. There we go. That was quick.
Yeah, it was just like fitting it to the A3. Not an issue for a pro like me.
Good. Okay, now the buggy.
Wow, I'm actually really surprised how big the boot is.
There's loads of space. There's that, and there's actually more. You can obviously fold those back seats down, then you've got more space, and you've got the cubbies either side there. Should we hop in and we can have a look at the interior?
Yep.
So, what do you think of the interior?
Yeah, it's lovely. I mean, it's sporty, but really neat and slick.
Yeah, this is right in the middle of the Clubman range, so it is really sporty, but it's also really efficient. We're talking 42.8 miles to the gallon, and at 200 horsepower, it's got great performance. Now, your A3 is in S-Line trim, isn't it? So you obviously like sporty styling.
Yeah, we just like a car to look good, and invariably that is the sports range. But I think I really like this Cooper S. The large wheels, the red S badges, give it a really sophisticated look.
Yeah, and it's practical and really spacious, so it'll also work really well for the school run.
Yeah, we need something we can just throw things into quickly, and a car that'll put up with a bit of abuse as well. That's why we like the Audi. And I think the Mini, though, is tough and built well, and I love the split rear doors and the fact you can just wave your foot under the bumper and the doors open automatically. It's great.
It's great that Claire can see and use the MINI Clubman in the same way that she does with her own car. Hopefully now she'll feed back to Sam all the good qualities that the MINI Clubman has. Next we have Nick. Nick owns a Volkswagen Golf, always has done, and is what you would call a fan for life. He's not going to be easily convinced that a Mini is a seriously stylish set of wheels. Hello, Nick.
Hello.
I have a feeling you're going to be its harshest critic.
No, not at all. It's definitely got great presence. I mean, it would fit in at a tennis club well as well.
Well, I know you're really into style and also badge appeal.
Yeah, I mean, I've owned Golfs all my life. I grew up around them. My mum had the 1980s Golf GTI.
Okay.
I fell in love with that because the Paula Hamilton advert? And it must have rubbed off on me. I think with a Golf, it's timeless, it has timeless design.
When it comes to design, you can't beat the MINI Clubman. I mean, it takes all of the original qualities from the Mini, but takes it to a whole new level with its broad shoulders and very strong stance.
Yeah, and it's retro too. I like that. I mean, the badge means something, doesn't it, you know? Especially to me. And I think when you think of a Mini owner, you think they value style and fashion, and it's customisable too as well, right?
Yeah, this is one of a whole range of MINI Clubman.
Wow. I mean, that's great. It's great to have a car that's unlike any other on the road, you know? And it makes me think that maybe I should have a car that speaks more for my personality, you know?
Ah, so this could be your next car then?
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, put it this way, I wouldn't have considered myself a Mini driver before, but I could see myself in a Clubman.
Good to hear. Okay, Nick, well, have a look around the MINI Clubman and get to know its personality.
Cool, okay.
Well, I'm really surprised. That seemed really positive. I'm really happy that Nick would consider something other than a Golf. My next advocate is Johnny. Johnny owns a Mercedes A-Class and runs his own interior design consulting company. Welcome, Johnny. Now, come and tell me what you think of the interior of this Clubman.
So this is it then, the car I should be buying?
Oh, no, I'm not a salesman. I just wanted to introduce you to the Clubman and see if potentially it could be a good car for you.
Interior design's a big thing for me. And so's the level of technology a car has. I chose my A-Class because I really like the cabin.
Okay, well, then you should really like this. It's all about design. Hop in. So, this is the interior, and with the Clubman, it's designed to be a real experience, a bit like a VIP lounge. There's the same level of quality and lovely design details that the Mini's always been famous for, but this time round, there's more of a focus on usability. There's a lot more space, for instance, and as with all other Minis, there is this central instrument console.
Yeah, it looks great, but isn't it a bit difficult to use?
No, far from it. You can control it using this rotary knob here, or these shortcut buttons, or using the touchscreen. It has fantastic connectivity services, a sat-nav, and it has parking sensors. And the outer rim lights up when you use certain controls for an extra added touch.
I must admit, it does look really good. And actually, for my next car, I'm going to be looking for the Mercedes-Benz A-Class. But the Clubman does have a really different feel. It feels really, really homely. It's something I could really learn to love.
Learn? Haven't I convinced you yet?
You've got me interested, and that's pretty good for me.
So, you would consider the Clubman for your next car then?
Certainly something I'm thinking about.
What a day. We met busy parents Claire and Sam, and the MINI Clubman's sporty styling and large boot got the thumbs up. Then we met Nick, and Nick really liked the image and the fact that it stands out from the crowd. And then we showed it to Johnny, and Johnny really values style and great technology. And the MINI Clubman appealed to all these different people. And that is why the MINI Clubman is a great alternative buy.